Ace wants to know, when you buy a truck or equipment out of state, what do you have to do paperwork wise to get it home legally? Okay, so most places will give you a temporary, like if you buy it from a dealer, they give you a temporary plate. Like say for a trailer, some states you can haul freight on it with a temporary plate. Some states you cannot. The last couple trailers I bought out of state were in South Dakota. With a South Dakota temporary tag on the trailer, you cannot put a load on that trailer legally. So I just bring them home. It's not too far, 8 hours. The last one though, I had a little lead time on it, and I had them overnight me the title, and I went to the DMV, picked up a plate, took it with me. So when I left, I had a plate and I pulled the load home with it. But the first one, I could not legally pull a load, although some people do it. But I guess if you get caught, I would want to find out what the consequence is. Maybe they could impound you, or I don't know. But I don't want the load held hostage to be responsible for that. So trucks, you need to have a temporary registration, some kind of temporary registration. If you get, like if it's yours, you could get your cab card, tape it in the window. Otherwise, they'll give you a temporary plate to get home on. You need to have your insurance certificate with you. But you're probably not hauling a load with that either. I'm not even know. Yeah, you could pull a trailer if you had your temporary, but no load until it's registered as an IRP vehicle.
And then you could just go anywhere, do anything with it once. Like out of South Dakota, you had them mail you everything. You got a tag for it, went and picked it up. You could have took a load anywhere at that point. Yeah. That thing is good to go.
Yeah, but anytime I buy anything, first place it comes is home. Like the trailers, they'll go to the reefer shop where I go have them go through the unit, service it, check all the little knickknacks that I wouldn't think of, the mounts and all the stuff. And then when it comes out of there, I take it to a guy I have doing a lot of work for me, have him run through every freaking nook and cranny of that thing. Then it can go on the road. They'd sell it to me with a DOT, but I have the DOT redone at home because I've yet to find a place that when they DOT it, they don't just freaking throw a sticker on it and say it's DOT.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And just recently had that turn out to be a real bite in the ass. Long story short, I had to send a guy home because of something like that happened. And it's tragic how badly they worked that guy over. But hey, there's resources for that too. You know what to look for when you're buying a truck. So
right. So if you buy, like, let's just say the average person buys a trailer out of state, they're probably gonna go look at it and then decide to purchase it or not, and then more likely they would be coming back later to get it, right?
Yeah, because you could walk out with this same day. If they have their stuff together. This particular ones I bought, they didn't have the titles yet. They come in their trades from Hirschbach. Okay, Hirschbach drops them off, and then they mail the titles. Well, due to the current trailer situation, I'm on a waiting list for trailers, and he calls me, he says, "Hey, I got 2 trailers in." So I actually hired somebody to go there and look at it for me, somebody local, which is good because I ruled one out completely. And then the other one, like, all right, we're go. He actually made a video of the entire trailer for me, top to bottom, underneath, inside, outside, ran it, temperatures. I'm like, all right, I feel pretty confident. He's looked at it every bit as good as I'm going to. So, I sent the payment to secure it, and then I said with the contingency, when I get there, if I don't like it, I don't have to buy it. Everything worked out, and I went over and picked it up. But you may have to wait for a title or for them to clear the title, or if you're financing to go through, or maybe they want to wait for your check to clear. But it is possible to walk out same day.
All right. Now let me ask you, if you don't mind talking about it. How did you find someone to do that, and around about what did that cost you?
I have a friend over there, and the trailers were actually in Sioux City, Iowa, but they have another place in Sioux Falls. So I have a friend that lives in South Dakota who hasn't been working due to some medical problems, and I said, hey, you want to go look at these trailers for me? He knows what he's looking at. So I said, I'll give you, so many hours drive and spend a day there and come back. I'll give you like $500. He's like,
Okay.
Cool. He said I was going to ask for 400. So it worked out, and he did it, and it was well worth it because it stopped me from putting a deposit down on one trailer that was a complete piece of junk.
Okay.
So, but there are places, I mean, I don't know, if you called around, somebody would do it for you somewhere. Money talks.
Right. Yeah. Maybe like a road service place might run out there and take a look at it. Because something like that, you could be like, hey, when it's convenient for you, it's not like you got to drop everything on a road call and run over there and do that. Like if you're in that area, swing by there and do that for me.
It would cost me more than $500 to go do it because Sioux City is a day there and a day back, and then I got to spend time looking.
Right.
That's a no-go, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it.